In Luzhou, the tradition of serving alcohol with breakfast has been passed down through generations. It's an intoxicating mix of spirits and food that gives Luzhou a truly unique cuisine. This is Luzhou's Taste of Intoxication. Soft tofu is popular in China. In Luzhou, it's often served with rice or breakfast. This is a simple combination that has helped the locals begin their day for hundreds of years.
先把豆花连起来，放到蘸水里面滚2顿，然后放在饭里面，
和米饭一起吃。
和一点饭，然后这样吃。
好辣，好香啊！
If soft and tender tofu with hot chili sauce isn't enough, the locals also enjoy an early sip. It's a tradition that has been around for generations and accompanies many other types of food. There are dozens of sauces that people in Luzhou use with soft tofu. The oil is made from several spices, but the main seasoning is hot pepper. It takes time to prepare dried hot peppers. The chef must control the heat and keep stirring them. The dried peppers are then pounded to a powder. The last step is to add hot oil. A spicy aroma permeates the room. If it's unusual to eat spicy soft tofu, the habit of drinking liquor at the same time is even more unique. People here are very selective about the soft tofu. The one made in Hejiang County, with the most traditional method, is said to be the best.
一般这个豆子多少豆子能磨出这样一小桶的豆浆？
还要几斤豆子？4、5斤豆子。4、5
斤豆子。
The soybeans are soaked and sorted. After grinding, the liquid is brought to a boil. The soy milk is then filtered to remove any residue. It is then poured into the pot and heated again. Now its color is pure white. The last step is the most critical one. This salt is used to coagulate the soy milk.
我们这个豆花之所以说是一直都比较发展，历史上都比较发展，就主要是我们有盐这个制作豆花凝固剂的原料。
那为什么点豆花用这个盐卤啊？
它主要是对豆花要起一种凝固作用。把它化成水以后，用于点豆花。
The salt is ground into powder and dissolved in the soy milk. An experienced family member steadily pours the brine into the pot. soft tofu forms quickly. It looks simple enough, but years of practice are required. If the timing is not right, or the brine is insufficient, the results won't be as good. In half an hour, the soft tofu is done. It will be sold out before the day ends. Eating and drinking puts these old men in a happy mood. A drinking game is in order. The game is said to have originated on the docks as workers wanted to have a little fun. It's said that drinking spirits while eating tofu was related to shipping salt. At a wharf where two rivers meet, the early mornings are a busy time. Luzhou has long been a water transportation hub.
那么这个吃早豆花的这个习俗，就跟码头文化直接相关。船帮也好，马帮也好，他们的劳动强度都比较大呀，都是辛勤的劳作。他们认为的话，早上吃一点酒，适当吃一点酒，就早酒上通，一天到晚都有精神。
Luzhou's custom of drinking at breakfast apparently serves as a reminder of its history in the bustling salt transportation business. Before cooking a fish, the scales are usually removed. But Luzhou features a special fish with delicious edible scales. This is Luzhou's taste of intoxication. Luzhou is on the Yangtze River. In winter, people catch a special fish here, the gudgeon. Many people just want to eat its scales. The family kitchen on this boat is well known for the way it prepares this fish.
Try 我看看鱼鳞在哪儿呢？哦，在这儿。
来，先尝
尝
尝
鱼皮
大家都来。
啊。这是鱼鳞啊。
感觉怎么样？
能吃出来那个鱼鳞，但是也很糯，很嫩。
The cooked fish skin has a beautiful color.
在酒店里，如果你把这个水蜜子的鳞角去掉的话，客人直接不要了，他还叫你赔偿这条鱼呢。
The golden scales of the gudgeon are rich in vitamins.
来，小心啊！
Experience teaches the local fishermen the best place on the river and the right time to catch the fish, but it's still not an easy task.
有时候一条鱼也捞不到。
哦，那今天我们能不能捞到鱼啊？
今天就碰碰运气吧。
会不会一条都没有啊？
肯定嘛，有时候运气不好的话，就是空网而归。
Gudgeon should be feeding in 1 meter deep water now. This is the best spot.
所以我们长江的捕捉段特别的资源丰富。
这个放下去啊。
Wen sounds very confident, and after a few minutes, the net is pulled in.
不好打了是吧？这个鱼没有养殖的啊。
对呀，你看，这么大，哇，不得了！
哎呦，
水蜜子看到没？
是。
这里还有一条，这里还有一条。
哦，还有一条了，哎呀，不错不错。哎，把撑倒开，快点。
Using a net is an efficient way to catch the fish, given that they are not as abundant as before. As for its preparation, deep-fried gudgeon is a much-loved dish here. The fish is similar to a carp, but they are cooked differently. When cleaning the fish, its scales are kept. Once cleaned, the fish is marinated. This sauce is the special ingredient of this dish.
有酒味儿。
对呀，这是我们泸州地道的白酒，然后加上糯米发酵而成的白酒糟。
为什么要加酒啊？
它是不是有鳞角？
啊，有鳞。
哎，这个鱼它没有去除鳞角的，加上白酒糟泡制的原因呢，就是去其腥味。
去腥。
对，加上我们常见的大葱，还有姜片，看到没？姜片，然后一起腌制5到10分钟。鱼类，它的鱼皮哈。
To preserve the nutritional value of the scales, the fish is quickly cleaned and marinated. Once it's drunk, it needs to be fried first over low heat. The oil temperature is adjusted according to the size of the fish. In a few minutes, the fish is removed from the pot. The next step is to prepare the stock. Pepper is fried first, followed by other spicy ingredients, similar to those used in the dipping sauces for soft tofu. People in Luzhou are familiar with these tastes. Water is added to the mixture, and it's brought to a boil. The residue is removed. A thick stock is ready. The fried fish is put back into the pot and cooked for another 30 minutes or so in the spicy mixture. When the stock is almost dried up, the dish is done. The whole kitchen is filled with a delicious aroma. This is the famed dish of deep-fried gudgeon. The chef is still busy preparing a few other items that will enhance the taste of the dish. For the final touch, some rice wine is heated and poured onto the fish. It can now be served.
有细细的鱼泥，吃着特别的糯，看到没有？
很糯，
很糯，很香，但是没有鱼鳞的腥味儿。为什么呢？因为的话，我们在制作的时候，第一道工序首先保留它的鳞角。抛油锅的时候呢，如果去除了鳞角的话，一进油锅，它的肉嫩嘛就会被炸坏掉。泸州地道的白酒和糯米。
It seems this fish just wouldn't be the same without alcohol. No wonder it has such an intoxicating taste. As a city renowned for Chinese wine, Luzhou has many old cellars. People drink 3 times a day. There is even food for hangovers. This is Luzhou's taste of intoxication. A common snack in Luzhou is called yellow cake. It's made from glutinous rice and is eaten in many different ways. It may seem to be just a sweet dessert, but for local people, it's more than that.
这个黄瓜是我们泸州的名小吃，吃起来就方便，有人吃得下，有人吃得了。先吃了黄瓜，然后再喝酒，就不醉。第一是不醉，它等于垫底嘛，它养胃了嘛，把胃就养起来了。因此吃了黄瓜人去吃酒，酒越吃越多，越吃越高兴。所以泸州人发现了这样一个这个食品的优点以后，逢年过节。第一送黄瓜，同时要送酒，这就成了一种馈赠客人的最佳礼品。
这变成一种传统。
传统文化。
Yellow cake is perfect for those who love to drink. It's usually made and sold in the same place. The cooking time is lengthy. The yellow cake is steamed for 2 hours. As the cakes steam, the kitchen is filled with a sweet aroma. Customers are already lining up in front of the store.
它这个工艺啊，非常讲究的。你闻起，非常香。口感非常好。这样手拿到，你看，又不脏手，吃了一直吃到最后，把黄瓜叶取掉，就吃完了。
能吃红糖了吧？
红糖的，这个是。
也不甜，不是很甜。
也不很甜吧，这种
The sweet aroma comes from the brown sugar. It's added when the steam-cooked glutinous rice is poured into a big pot. The rice is stirred over high heat to ensure an even distribution of the sugar. Fragrant rice milk is added and partially cooked in the heat. After 40 minutes of fermentation, the rice is dried in a mold and cut into small pieces. The snack is called yellow cake because of the brown sugar. It helps with the stomach, hence the tradition of eating these cakes before drinking. The leaves wrapping up the cake also contribute to its flavor.
是有这个非常自然的这个香味儿。而且这个黄瓜叶呢，也是同时在也是中草药里面一个很好的一个中草药一个配方，它的一个配方就是可以清热解暑的这样子，然后这样子去双手。
The blue ginger leaves contain an aromatic oil that explains the unique fragrance of the cake. Local people use the leaves as part of a herbal cold remedy. The cakes wrapped in leaves are immediately put in the steamer. The leaves interact with the sugar to create a unique flavor. The popularity of yellow cake is also related to alcohol. Luzhou's alcoholic spirits have been known for over 1,000 years. Some old distilleries have existed for more than 400 years and are still in operation. The intimate partnership between spirits and food is particularly evident in Luzhou desserts. This is a well-known Luzhou snack called sweet pearls. Like yellow cake, it's made of glutinous rice and served as an appetizer. As suggested by the name, the tiny rice balls look like pearls. A bite will reveal their inner beauty.
它非常的糯，很绵，但是有说不出来那种香味儿。
这个香味就是酒味。
就是酒味儿。
哎，酒。这个酒啊，哪个酒啊，放在绍兴里面呢，起了一种很独特的味道。有芝麻，有白糖，调和出来就是这种气味。
Chef Wu is well known for the unique Luzhou desserts he makes, including sweet pearls.
相当奇妙的味道。
In the kitchen, Chef Wu demonstrates how to make sweet pearls. For the filling, granulated sugar and sesame are mixed. A fragrant seasoning is added. The sweet aroma comes from alcohol. Only vintage liquor is used. Chef Wu alone knows how much of an amount to add. Once the filling is ready, thin wrappers are made from glutinous rice flour. Soaked sago pearls are added. The pearls are steamed over low heat. The filling of sweet pearls is another example of the love people in Luzhou have for alcohol. Most of the liquor here is stored in natural caves, but some is stored below ground. Believe it or not, this vegetable garden is filled with buried jars.
Oh, 我真看到了，酒坛子，你几敲下去就能挖着您的宝贝。为什么放土里？土里储藏啊？
土里储藏，它是地里面藏哦，它有一定的好处。通过这个热晒雨淋的这个精华，把这个酒用就老。有些嘛是说是冻藏，
冻藏是吗？
地藏，
地藏。
Thanks to these storage methods, the fragrance of liquor has been present in Luzhou for 1,000 years. This has had a lasting impact on Luzhou cuisine. From soft tofu to deep-fried fish to yellow cakes, one can always experience the taste of intoxication, the trademark of Luzhou.